What up, everybody? I am back on the Ethan Klein channel. Now, today I want to talk about Brendan Schaub, and not the fact that he's, a hack, a bully, a meathead, nothing like that, an alcoholic, supposedly, hits on women who are dating his friends, stuff like that. I don't want to talk about any of that. We've been talking about that enough on the podcast. What I do want to talk about is the fact that this man is a vicious copyright abuser. As you guys know, that's something that I take very seriously. I've been in now, 4 or 5 lawsuits over it. I've won them all. And there's nothing worse, in my opinion. It goes straight against our right of free speech. And it's just a horrible way to deal with people on the internet. Now, Brendan came to my attention here. This was posted today. Let me show you guys. A small channel named Speaking for Funny posted this. Let me see if I can zoom in here. So a small YouTuber, Speaking for Funny, posted this on the subreddit. He said, Brendan Schaub copyright claimed my video at nearly 100,000 views. I know Ethan's a big proponent of fair use, and I would really appreciate some help. Now, before I got into this, I really wanted to know what were the details, because let's be honest, I don't know anything about this channel, and it could be that he just re-uploaded big-ass swaths of his comedy special, which, by the way, this is a review of his comedy special, and it's good because it went straight to YouTube. Brendan, you're telling me nobody wanted this thing? Amazon? Bro, you went straight to YouTube. Come on. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. But okay, the Gringo Poppy. So this guy did a review. So we reached out to the guy here and we said, hey, can you send us the video? I want to review it before I talk about it. So we actually got a review. I got the footage. I've watched it. And it's definitely fair use. I mean, it's a vast majority of cut up commentary and criticism on par with any fair use. And I actually really feel bad for this guy because, as you can see here, let me pull this up. You could see this was his best performing video. It was doing great for him. And, that's his video. Brandon he's got no right to remove this content. It's not his content. So here is the video essay that was removed. Now, Brandon, you don't really want to mess with me. I'm sure you have no problem copyright blocking a small channel with 15,000 subscribers, but let's be honest. I'm a veteran at this. I've been through 4 or 5 lawsuits. I know what I'm doing. Okay, I mean, let's be real. So don't even try to step to me on this shit.
I don't mind it, though. I'm the bro whisperer. That's what they call me.
Oh, really, dude?
I moved in a house recently.
So much for that, by the way. Copyright disclaimer. I should also say that the way that Brendan, he didn't just claim it, right? You can claim a video and take the revenue. What he did was much more sinister. What he did is he blocked it worldwide, you can see here, which means that nobody can view it. He effectively took it down, ruined all of its traction. And, it's especially ironic because Brendan rolls with the Joe Rogan crowd, all these enlightened conservatives who are, vicious free speech activists, except when it comes to people criticizing them. I mean, how is Joe Rogan and all of his buddies not asking him, what the hell is this shit? But when it comes to criticizing them, then free speech is out the window, right, Brendan? You're a hypocrite and a piece of shit, and you don't care about free speech. Just be honest. You just wanted to shut down this criticism. And that's not okay, actually. So let's take a look at this video essay.
I moved in a house recently. Moved in a new house in LA. Whenever you move in a new house, it's always weird, but it's even weirder in the middle of a pandemic. So we moved in a new house. My girl goes, why don't you just go over and introduce yourself, right? I'll bake some Mexican cookies. And you go over there. I'm like, what the f***'s a Mexican cookie? What are you talking about? It's like a chocolate chip with salsa all over it? What are you talking about?
Damn, he's got people booing him at his own special, dude. Straight to YouTube. Brendan, come on, dude. This just proves that if you suck Joe Rogan's, protruded nipples long enough, you can have a career even, lacking any talent at all. It's really incredible. He is, of course, the most frequented guest on Joe Rogan with like 84 appearances or something.
Dicey.
He said it.
Brendan Schaub's Gringo Poppy is the...
Now, the reason I'm showing this, I want you guys to just see the context that this guy's video is very clearly fair use. It's very, very clearly, commentary and criticism and a well-organized video essay. I mean, the dude's playing Tetris, for Christ's sake, the vast majority of the time.
worst special I've ever seen. Potentially the worst special in the history of stand-up comedy. That is not an exaggeration. No one had high hopes for this. We all expected a shit show, but I don't think anyone expected this.
Later, Puto! Puto!
There you go. I don't need to watch the whole thing. We all know it's horrible. Again, straight to YouTube. I don't need to say more about it. Yo, you guys remember straight to DVD? This is somehow we found an even lower cast of media. Straight to YouTube. Okay, Brandon. You're good at one thing, finding the absolute rock bottom floor of whatever it is you're working on. But okay, the point is, let's skip around.
Taco Bell Mexican. No.
Very publicly cheating on
Analysis,
her and suing everyone that
cutting,
mentions it.
cropping, discussing. This is quintessential commentary and analysis, guys.
Dumbass that messed it all up for everybody, scared the shit out of from getting vaccinated. Remember that idiot? He's all over the news stations.
The Schaubisms are off the charts in the...
So there you go, whatever. But the people like him always try to do, if you look again at the claim, they always try to go, yo, I didn't know anything about it. It was this company, Bent Pixels, that did it. But no, dude, it was you. Come on. You know this happened. If it was automated, you've heard by now. And whoever Bent Pixels is, I mean, screw you too. I'm sick of this shit going under the radar, unpunished. It's just not okay. I mean, it's just pathetic. I mean, one example is we did a podcast last week where we reacted to a clip from Tucker Carlson's show. And the whole 3-hour podcast, it was like a 50-second clip, got claimed by Samantha Bee, okay, because she used that clip in her show. Now, what kind of fucking insane shit is that? Samantha Bee never appeared in the show. She literally... Because I'm assuming she used the same clip from Tucker Carlson, that now they are claiming other people that used that clip. I mean, that has got to be a crime. And so it's so bad. But what's happening here is not that. This is just a willful shutting down of criticism. And the reason I know that is because just 2 months ago, Brendan Schaub got into another controversy where he was threatening to sue a YouTuber over jokes that he's told about Brendan. Actually, Critical covered this video, which was covered pretty widely here. It has over 3 million views. And I'll let Critical paraphrase this again 2 months ago. Go ahead, Crit.
Tenant. So let's just get into it. Let's spread apart these ass cheeks and get into the stinky meat here. I want to quickly hit you with the cliff notes on why you should care about this situation and why it's a big deal. There's an absolutely awful comedian named Brendan Schaub who is currently suing a small YouTuber over jokes they made about him. Also worth noting that YouTuber lost both of their channels, perhaps because of Schaub, though that's still alleged. If it's true though, then Brendan just gave him the quarter pounder with cheese. Got the double whammy in there. And why this is a big deal is because Brendan Schaub is going after him because of the jokes he made, but also because he showed clips of his podcast in order to make some of the jokes and criticize him, and is claiming it's not fair use and it's a violation. And obviously, fair use is very important on YouTube and the internet.
There you have it. He did the same thing to a YouTuber, threatened to sue him 2 months ago. By the way, this guy likes threatening to sue people. Threatened to sue Bobby, apparently, over what Kalila said. I would love, Brendan, if you want to sue someone, I'm here, baby. I'm ready to dance. I'm being sued, like 4 times right now? 2-1, 2 to go, all over fair use and my right to free speech. So, I love how these guys, these death squad guys, or where the fuck their little clique is, talks about free speech. You don't really believe that, okay? Let's be real. You're shutting down criticism and you're pretending like it's a copyright issue. It's not. It's fair use. It's protected speech. Our whole lives depend on this. And I fight every day to protect free speech. I put my money on the line. I go to court. I'm fighting a billionaire right now named Ryan Kavanaugh. Google him. He's a piece of shit. And I'll do it as many times as I need to. And I'm going to call out people like Brendan, too, because this is just bad for everyone. And it's especially egregious considering the hypocrisy of the whole free speech thing that these guys apparently love so well. Honestly, I just want Brendan to drop it. I just want him to drop it. I want people to stop doing this. The more that we call it out, the less people will do it, hopefully. And, dude, just fucking man up, whatever that means. Just stop being a baby, dude. There's lots of videos shitting on me on the internet. I wish I could just delete them off the internet. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be just convenient? But you know what? You can't do it. That's free speech. And free speech is tested when it's targeted at you. When people are shitting on you and criticizing you, that's when it's easy to defend free speech when it's got nothing to do with you, right? When it makes you look good. But when free speech makes you look bad, then let's see how much you defend it. Yeah, of course you don't. So that's basically it. Shout out to Speaking for Funny. Again, here's his channel. And I just hope that it gets back up. Speaking for Funny, you should reach out to me. I'll tell you how to get rid of that block. You can dispute it. It takes a couple weeks, but don't worry about the lawsuit. This guy's got bullshit on you. He's not going to do shit. So reach out to me. If he doesn't drop it, I'll help you resolve it. And I'm sorry that happened, but hopefully we can sort it out for you here and hopefully set some people straight with how fair use and free speech works. So, guys, thanks for watching. A little brush up on Brendan Schaub. So funny, straight to YouTube, folks. Straight to YouTube, yes.